Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're going to be testing out Earthquake for the very first time. We have sauced it into a minor poison deck, swapped out the poison for the Earthquake, and I just want to jump into some games and hopefully we can assert some dominance. So first and foremost, we're going to go Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up, see what's good. This guy's going to end up going for a minor, so I definitely want to get counter push with these bats and use the minor on offense. So this guy, maybe he's running minor poison. Maybe it's also going to be Lava Hound Minor. After seeing the Electro Wizard, it's most certainly going to be Minor Poison though. So I'm just going to go for a Valkyrie right here. And I also want to go for Spear Goblins. So, alright. You're going to have the Electro Wizard Bard Barrel. Wow, so I think he took out Musketeer and he has Minion Horde in this deck. If I remember correctly, that's usually what it is. Always want Earthquake on defense against the buildings. Spear Goblin Hut just like gets so evaporated by the Earthquake for a really great positive elixir trade for us. So I want to go in for a Valkyrie to make sure that the Spear Goblin doesn't lock on, and then I want to go for a Minor here. I think he only has Bard Barrel. I don't think he has Snowball, so I can go for that placement and be fine. Also, because all of our units are going towards him through the river as the pathway, we can actually draw his units backward, allowing the bats to get on top of the tower. Also, ensuring that our Minor is not going to be able to get counteracted and those units at the same time. So worked out really, really well for us. He doesn't get any chip damage. Another thing that I want to do is I want to go for Spear Goblins to give me more damage potential here. He's probably going to Bard Barrel, and I want him to... Okay, he does not. I'm just going to go Giant Snowball here. Ice Spirit after, and that denies everything. So what else do you have, my man? You're probably going to Minor soon, I would assume, right? With that Spear Goblin? Of course you do. So, as expected, he does that. Bats are going to die. But I want to get counter pushed really soon with a Minor. And I want to go Minor in front this time because he's not going to be expecting it since I went in the back last time. And I'm going to go for an Earthquake. And if he goes in for guards, it should die. The Earthquake. So we're guaranteed tower damage there because it's area denial. There is no way that he's going to drop anything on the ground into the Earthquake because it would just immediately die. So that's why we went for it there. It's just basically protecting our Minor, ensuring that we would guaranteed get damage. He's going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. So I just want to go for the Inferno Tower, make sure I don't leak Elixir. And we're going to chill and relax a little bit because I know that he's not able to do too much. He's clapping. He's like, I'm so happy, even though he's actually crying inside. It's like that meme with the mask where he's crying, but the mask has a smiley face. That's what he's like right now. We're going to go for Spear Goblins. And we're going to see what else he wants to do. I can probably just get away with Valkyrie here with my Ice Spirit. And I'm going to go in for another Minor. It's absolutely insane. For 3 Elixir, you can basically counter everything with just an Earthquake. Earthquake is so freaking good on killing any type of spawner, so it's great that we get this for our first match. Spawners are just not super good against us at all. And it does 183, it does 61 per tower hit, and as you guys can see, it takes out the tower. So for less cost than poison, I think it does better elixir to damage conversion, so it's a little bit more efficient for tower damage. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. So this guy's going to end up having Prince, he's going to also end up having Snowball, and he's just looking like he's running Golem deck. It has to be, right? After you see Prince and Snowball, it certainly has to be. So I want to end up going for Spear Goblins here as well. And he's got the Golem, as expected, boys. You love to see it. You love to see it. Also, another thing, I don't really want to mess around too much. I'm just going to end up going for a Minor and Bats here. And I want to make sure that we draw a little bit of his Elixir so that I can end up going in for an Inferno Tower. So that's 3 Elixir that's not going to be able to be casted with Lightning. I kind of want to go in for an Inferno Tower here. The reason I go in for the Inferno here is because it can't be Lightning along with the tower. He's not going to have Electro with this deck because he's going to have Snowball and he's going to end up having Prince. No reason for him to ever run Electro Wizard, so I can go in for that high placement. Another thing that I really want to do is I want to go for Spear Goblin so then we can draw the Prince, so then the Prince doesn't charge and hit my Valkyrie. Then we successfully drop our Valkyrie right after, and then I'm going to go drop my Bats. I will Snowball if he ends up killing that quickly. He's not going to kill in time, I don't think. Saved by the skin of our teeth. Let's go. Calculated, guys. It was a little bit scary at then, but I committed to it, so did not Snowball. Saving that Elixir, that 2 Elixir advantage that we just got. We play greedy out here. We're a Minor Poison player. What do you think we are? What? No! Minor, get your priorities straight in life. Definitely not that. Okay, so he's going to spam because we did that last time. He's not going to mess around. Therefore, we don't go for that risky Inferno Tower placement. We're going to... Okay, he literally... I thought he had Lightning, and then he just Mirror Poison. It looks like a Mirror Poison. Is that just Earthquake? It literally looks like a Mirror Poison, or was that a Mirror Poison? Are my eyes deceiving me, or is that like a visual glitch, or like what happened there? I don't know. I'm going to have to get used to that. Earthquake and Poison in the same deck plopped down next to each other. It just looks wacky. Anyway, we're going to go in for another miner. We're going to go in for an Ice Spirit in a lane that he's not going to be going in on, so then we don't just sacrifice our miner to the greater good of a Prince. Then we end up going in for a Inferno Tower to go and pull the Golem. And then we go in for Spear Goblins in a spot that he can't hit, because you already know that he's predicting us to defend the Inferno Tower to the fullest extent. Then I'm going to go in for Bats, and then I'm immediately going to follow up with Valkyrie again. So unfortunately, I didn't know if the Valkyrie was going to go and stay on the left-hand lane. Sometimes the pathing is really weird. It was definitely in the left-hand lane, so I felt like I needed to do that. Unfortunately, fortunately, it went back for me, right? But unfortunately, I could have saved more elixir. I'm all about being greedy and saving elixir. You guys already know by risking that Prince hit. We risk it for the biscuit, boys. And as you guys are about to see, we apply a lot of aggression with our elixir advantage. He keeps going in for poisons, but he realistically can't do that. We're going to go for the Earthquake because it does 183. It doesn't even do anything really here, besides make sure that he can't drop ground units, and it actually slows down the tower. I guess it does do something, but now I don't even care about the Baby Dragon. We know that he's going to start spamming the other side. He's actually going for the EQ. And our EQ does win the game, so we sauce out that BM EQ on top of the King Tower, and sauce out the GG, the well played, and the thumbs up, and also give him the peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, Connor. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here and split our bats in the back to see what this dude wants to do. So I assume he's probably going to drop something, right? If he doesn't, then we just kind of spam on the left-hand side and then spam on the right and see if he still doesn't do anything. Okay. Spear Goblins end up baiting out a Electro on the left, and then also the Spear Goblins bait out the Snowball on the right. So that's really good for us. Kind of want to go in for a Miner preemptively and then cycle the Bats. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. He doesn't have Snowball in cycle, so there's no way for him to kill these Bats. Unless he's got Zap and Snowball. He's got Barbarian Barrel. He's going to end up having Snowball. He's most likely going to be running Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. With Inferno Dragon, I would assume it's Mega Knight, guys. Mega Knight Ram Rider or Mega Knight Miner is probably what we're going to be facing here today. Never mind, he has Battle Ram. So even after the nerf, Ram Rider and Battle Ram are still used quite a lot. Fortunately for us, he doesn't get a connection. Now, unfortunately, one of the Barbarians does end up hitting, even though it didn't connect to the tower. So what do we want to do? I don't think that the Bandit gets a hit after the nerf. It's pretty bad. So you can actually just allow Bats to do their thing. Before, he actually had to drop a Snowball in that situation when it was a little bit more sketchy, a little bit more dicey. There's a lot more leniency with your placements now. I'm going to Ice Spirit here. It should be able to kill the Inferno Dragon. Then I actually want to go for Spear Goblins just to make sure that it 100% dies. And we also keep one Spear Goblin alive, making sure that he has to go in for a Snowball. So that's great. Kind of want to go in for a Valkyrie aggressive, and then I want to go in for a Miner. He used a Snowball so we can go in for a backward placement, and he can't end up going in for a Snowball to push it to the King Tower anymore. He's just going to Mega Knight. Well played. I'm going to Ice Spirit and use the Inferno Tower against the Mega Knight. I'm going to keep the Inferno Tower a little bit healthier with Ice Spirit. So he could go in for a Battle Ram, and he's actually going to. So this is well played on his end, not going to lie. I want to Ice Spirit hit everything. I don't know if I'm able to. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that, guys. It just stayed there. It was just snoozing. And I think we're going to outcycle the Mega Knight here. It's going to Inferno Dragon. That's not going to be enough. If I Giant Snowball, I think we're able to get a Valkyrie hit here. I'm pretty sure we get at least one Valkyrie hit. No, he Snowballed, but he wasn't able to hit the Bats. So the Bats might be able to put in work here. No, not quite. Is he going to Mega Knight? I feel like that'd be a pretty bad play. I'm just going to Ice Spirit here. Miner. Ice Spirit denies a lot. It's actually going to kill everything. He's not going to be able to get back to Snowball in time either, so we're fine. Then he has to Mega Knight, so this is great. I love this deck. I think this deck is actually really, really good. I think that traditional Miner Poison doesn't really have a place with the Earthquake because guess what? Its cycle is a little bit too slow. You really want to end up having a really fast cycle, but with this deck, since it already has a fast cycle, you can probably just run a Earthquake in it, and it doesn't really matter. It actually probably benefits because you get more tower damage with it, right? I'm getting 183 every single time I sauce it out. I end up going for a Valk here. Making sure that the Bandit doesn't charge on us. We're fine. Just want to go in for Bats again. I wonder if he like pre-snowballs. If he does, he's crazy. Ice Spirit in the back is always a great way of just passively cycling against this. So, like, I'm not going to cycle offensively against the Bandit Mega Knight player. Just a death sentence if I did that. Splitting up everything so he doesn't get a lot of chip damage on us, and then I'm going to go for a Miner when he's down Elixir. He's going to Snowball, and then he has nothing. Actually, he does. He ends up having an Electro. I'm just going to Snowball it for some more chip. Probably should have Earthquaked, honestly. I would have gotten more tower damage, and then also, yeah, Earthquake was definitely the wave. It's fine, though. Rather safe than sorry. Conserving tower damage, conserving elixir. Miner bats again, going in for the back placement so then he's not able to counter everything with the Mega Knight. He actually goes in for a snowball, now he's nothing. You go for the Earthquake on top of Electro, make sure it dies, I hope. I don't know if it dies. The Miner there. It's a lot of tower damage though. It's literally Spell Cycle. I wonder if Earthquake is better in a Spell Cycle deck. That's another thing that I kind of want to test out. Really good Bar Barrel here. He's going to get a lot of damage because he did a prediction, well played on his end, but it's not going to be enough. I just need one Miner hit here and then I can start just winning the game. So yeah, dude, GG, well played and peace out. Earthquake is a little bit too strong. It just gives so much tower damage if you get good defenses. GG, well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge. Pleasure playing against you, Tanja. This guy's going to go for a Miner and a Zap, so I don't think he really needs luck when he has Miner Zap against us. That's one of the best combinations. Snowball isn't immediate, so we're able to get a lot more value with our bats, and also get a lot more value with all of our Spear Goblins as well. So generally not really what we wanted to see. We're going to have to go for Spear Goblins and then make sure that the Ram Rider doesn't get a hit that way. So he's going to have Ram Rider Miner. This is actually a deck that we saw at ESWC Red Bull as well. So this is like pretty solid deck. And I have Lumberjack as well, yeah. So the Lumberjack rages up the Ram Rider and is able to get to the tower. So that's going to be really scary for me. I have to make sure that I don't overcommit. Also, bats are really scary. If I don't hit it with an Ice Spirit, then I'm in a bad situation. I was able to. I just wanted to make sure that the Miner was going to be damaged a little bit. He did just use a Zap, so kind of want to go in for a Miner and see if we can get anything happening here. He's going to drop anything on defense like a Goblin Gang or some bait, or is he just going to eat that like a snack? He's going to go Ram Rider, so unfortunately I actually have to go for the Inferno Tower here. It's the most cost-efficient defense against that, 5 for 5. If I had Ice Spirit in hand, I could definitely go for a Valkyrie plus the Ice Spirit. Be okay. Or Valkyrie plus Snowball, but that's like, I don't know. I'm a little bit sketched out right now because we saw those bats, and I don't really want to use my air counters right now. So I'm just going to go in for Ice Spirit. I'm going to go in for bats in the back. I'm going to save my Snowball. I'll wait for some Bridge Band, and maybe I can get some utility from this. Yeah, I have to go Earthquake here. That's really the only way. Otherwise, the Spear Goblins lock on my tower. Can't have that happen. As you guys can see, it fully kills Goblins, so it's really, really good for us. I'm going to end up using Spear Goblins and Miner. I think that Earthquake is way more beneficial on offense than the most part, though. So I want them to be Goblin Ganging on defense so I can hit their tower and get 183 tower damage, because it's way more elixir efficient than poison. But here we go. We're going to go for the Valkyrie, and we're going to go for the Snowball now. So as I was talking about before, that's a little bit better, so then I'm able to have like positive elixir trades on defense to offense and also keep that Valkyrie alive, right? The Inferno Tower is like not really going to do so hot against the Miner, because the Miner is going to be positioned further away, so I'm not able to hit it. It's not going to go Goblin Gang or anything, is he? It's just basically toast here. As long as I go for the Inferno Tower to pull the Ram Rider, I'm going to make sure that I do not end up hitting it further away from the Inferno Tower, because that's the only thing that could cause me to lose this game. I'm going to go Ice Spirit. I actually want to go Miner on defense. As weird as that sounds, I think it's the wave. And I will end up pushing his Miner out of the way with a Snowball. So is he going to drop it? Is he going to drop the Miner? The Valkyrie's coming in on the other side, so he's definitely going to drop it in the back here. But no, he drops it on the side. All right, Snowball comes through. Ice Spirit even clutches up and makes sure that he can't get anything. GG, well played, and peace out. So if you guys want to look at how to defend a tower in dire situations against Miner, that's how you do it.